So I did the Big Eagle, and that turned out well. But then I was like, well, why don't I do that again? Um, Full disclosure, when I bought the Big Eagle, the cheap one, I also got um, the WWF like 2002, three, whatever. I don't really think there's a clear definition of what model it is, but the undisputed title from back then. And I also got Smoke and Skull. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. And I was like, well, let me do it again. So this is the one we're going to fix this time. Maybe. Maybe. There's a lot of work to be done on this. I don't know how it's going to end up because the plates are pretty rough. This is definitely going to be a treat. I'm going to have to do a very slow, meticulous job on the strap to kind of hide these plates because, oh boy. Just for example, like this, that logo plate. That logo plate is, oh boy. The skull looks goofy. One of the eyes is goofy. It'll be a process. But we'll see what we can do. At some point, got another pack of this paper, cotton decollage paper. So maybe I'll walk you through the book too. But in the meantime, so I have a lot of printing to do for that. So in the meantime, we'll just do another belt. Come along with me. All right, we're a couple days later. I figured now I'll attempt anyway to get the strap, at least the basic diameter, like the length of it, and maybe the outline of the plates on the new leather drawn out. We'll see how far we get. First thing is first, I have to take these plates off of this strap, and then that'll allow me to measure them out on the new one. And if it's anything like the other one I did, these are attached in a weird way. Usually it's a bolt. It's a 1024 bolt and nut. These, though, it was just like two prongs that went through a hole in the leather, and then they bent them out to attach itself to the leather, which is, I guess, convenient to put them on, but to take them off, you run the risk of breaking them. So I was able to get through most of them without breaking them last time. See what we can do here. Let's do a time lapse. So there was that. Taking the plates off of these. It's kind of a hassle because, like I was saying before, there are those small, if it really gets in focus, whatever. Trying to bend these They're slightly rusted. So who knows how old they are. Just things laying around. It looks like they picked up and just put on here. But trying to bend them without breaking them is a hassle. Surprising, none of them broke this time. The last one, like 3 of them broke. So I had to come up with something to fix it. But that works for me. I don't think I'll have to replate these. I don't know if that's paint or it might actually be a burn mark in that corner. But we'll see. I may have to repaint them. Let's fix that. But this might be, other than paint, this might be just a seal. I don't know. Like, what do you do with that? Replating, painting. I can't fix that. But yeah, so there's that. And like I said, the whole process as far as taking those out is a headache, but not horrible overall. Now I have to go get leather to put this on. Right? Those are out? Yes. Leather. Our closet's full of shipping material and rolls of leather. Use this thinner stuff like you did on the Big Eagle. This is like 6 to 7 ounce leather. It'll be fine for what we're doing. Oh. This is all garbage. This is pool material, or whatever it is. Some cheap kind of stuff. I might have something similar to, well, not quite similar. No, but that's all garbage. So yeah, now we're gonna do the strap, the new strap. Time lapse. get to see an idea of what the plates look like on the actual strap, even though there's a lot more to do. But this at least gives you an idea. I figured I'd kind of walk everyone through this whole process because there's one thing in this community. It seems there's a lot of gatekeeping, and when you're first starting off doing stuff like this, it's really inconvenient. Um, but I had to like look up like saddlery and just different tack and Western style tooling, gun holsters, and take little bits and pieces of all of that in order to understand how this was done. So, in the process of learning this, I learned a lot of other things, which is valuable and it's great and it just worked to my benefit. Um, but it also kind of, well, not kind of, but it made me unorthodox in how I do a lot of different things, which is also kind of it's a benefit in regards to everything that I do, but in the belt community, I guarantee you, if a lot of them see this completed video, once this is all done, they're gonna pull their hair out and be like, "What the hell are you doing?" But that's just kind of a that's kind of a product of circumstance because again, there's it's so much gatekeeping in this community that I when I first got into it, I asked a whole bunch of different people, got super vague answers or none at all. So I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I'll just do it myself. I'll figure it out myself. And that's pretty much how I've done every single thing that I do in here, top to bottom, books and everything else. Just figure it out yourself. It's actually way more beneficial that way anyway. You pick up so many different things along the way, makes it well worth it. But I don't really consider myself a part of the belt making community, even though I like doing this kind of thing. So there's that. I consider myself more of the maker community, all your prop designers and things like that. They all kind of have the same path. It's like, we'll just problem solve, figure it out. So that's what I do. I just happen to like doing belts. Try something.